She calls me and asks me to check in with her doctors, ask what type of precautions they are taking. She has not left her apartment since early March, has survived a heart attack, open heart surgery, a kidney transplant, and pneumonia more than once. She suffers from congestive heart failure, high blood pressure, diabetes, and glaucoma, and needs to visit her various specialists frequently. Although I live in upstate New York and the town has experienced no documented deaths with relatively few hospitalizations, and I have demonstrated no symptoms and am practicing social distancing, I refuse to visit her for fear of potentially infecting her. I live in a constant state of anxiety that during one of her many doctor's visits, someone will infect her. Telemed is not a catch-all. You can't perform EKGs or procedures on someone's eyes over the phone or computer. You can't have lab work done to check potassium levels and possible renal failure over the phone. Also, not everyone has internet, so check your privilege at the door. I'm on pins and needles and I'm tired of waiting for Godot, of waiting for a vaccine that is a year to a year and a half away at best. I am tired of having to say, I am so sorry for your loss, sending you my deepest condolences. Of people complaining about not being able to go back to normal when normal never existed. What we want is routine, the habitual drudgery of a failed capitalist system, where hope and possibilities are dangled like carrots for us to chase during a horse race we are never going to win. Because rugged individualism trumps collective responsibility, and our Stockholm syndrome propels us to pour water in a colander and wonder why we never have enough to drink. Instead, we place our faith in politicians who are fighting for more of the same. We need to heed Audre Lorde's message and remember that the master's tools will never dismantle the master's house. So stop looking for saviors offering you the same consolation prize. Y'all can keep your slice of rotten apple pie. Folks throw words like socialism around, clutch their pearls at the idea of economic equity, and ground themselves in the myth of meritocracy and post-race fairy tales. If I see one more meme about how what we need is Obama right now, I'm gonna scream. What we need is a revolution, a new system, because business as usual only applies to those being bailed out. The rest of us are just cogs in a machine that runs on productivity at all costs, even if the bill is higher than the meager wages earned. We protest immigration and espouse notions of illegal and undocumented instead of challenging the violence that forces people to leave their homes, the policies that have people imprisoned in cages, and the institutions that frame us as being in competition with one another. Make no mistake, there is more than enough to go around. Pay attention and watch closely as white supremacy and heteropatriarchy literally gasps for air while aiming to suffocate the rest of us. And I find myself drowning, trying to swim upstream rather than just treading water, and realize that just waking up every day right now is a revolutionary act, a form of resistance. So I pick up my phone and call my mother. We are both alive and okay for now, but I'll check in on her again tomorrow.